It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. And I'm live on YouTube. Hey, how's everybody doing today? I'm doing good so far. I'm streaming live here. And the whole thing is going to be talking about pumpkins, making pumpkin. Gonna do a pumpkin, gonna add a twist to the pumpkin. So, if you're new to the channel, let me tell you what I do. My name is Dale Obrochta. I am a professional balloon entertainer. And here's where I teach people how to make balloons. Specifically today, Halloween. That's our Halloween theme. Right here is going to be a pumpkin. Yes, right over here. Right there. There's a pumpkin. It's always on one of my sides here. I never know which side. Left side, right side. If you want to chat with me, I have a full chat screen here. I just have to move a couple things around here, shrink things out. Where is my chat window? There we go. So if you want to drop a chat, go ahead, drop me a message. I could see it. I could respond. This is YouTube, so we could go live. So as I always say, if you're new, stop in, say hi so I know that you are here, and I'll pull your message up. If you have a question, feel free to type it in. I could respond live. You don't have to wait 6 weeks to get an answer. Go ahead, just leave me a comment, and I will respond instantly. So with that being said, hey, let's get started. Hi, my name is Dale Obrochta, and welcome to my YouTube channel where we're streaming live today. Let's learn something new, fun, and exciting. So let's get started now! Wow, I hope everybody's having a great day. But today, I'm going to be talking about a pumpkin. And this is a pumpkin that I probably learned 20 years ago. And it was done on one of the forums, and it's been changed and modified. And it's one of the pumpkins that I do when I do restaurant entertainment. I'm going to put another little twist on it to make it different, exciting, thrilling, and unique. So with that, let's start with some balloons. So I'm going to start with a orange balloon. It's blown up. Give me a couple fingers. It doesn't matter how far. Now, the way I make my balloon, my pumpkin, is it's going to be about a hand, a little larger than a hand. I'm not making this a huge pumpkin. I want it small, tight, and condensed. Like many of the pumpkins, it's a series of folds back and forward, and I'm just going to take the nozzle, wrap it around. And I'm going to get to the third and fourth. It's actually the fourth roll through. So I roll through, making all these squeaking sounds here. I've basically rolled through what's a simple little pumpkin. Now, here's where comes the twist. I like to make this interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold and put a fold twist, which is about 2 thumbs, 1 good solid thumb. Bend it and pinch. So it's going to have this weird growth on the top of its head. Now I'm going to come down. And I'm actually going to tuck this into one of the sections. Now, here comes the fun part. I got to use my body for this. Kind of bringing it up. Measuring to that height. And now, whatever's remaining, take it, wrap it about, push through. Now, this is going to be the bottom of the pumpkin. It's going to have an open mouth. It's going to be a jack-o'-lantern. And I'm going to show you a couple different ways that you could actually do this. This top part is actually going to be the nose. So at this point, what I'm going to do is take my green balloon. This is actually a key lime, metallic key lime green balloon. And I typically like to have a little bend in it. So I'm going to go down, and all I'm going to do is basically a series of fold twists, which are nothing more than making a quick flower. I'm going to do about 5 of these. Spin it around. It's kind of like a really fancy sword. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This bent, and I'm going to break off this section. Now, taking this. See this nozzle right here? Wrap it around, wrap it through. And I'm going to bury it inside. You can see my jack-o'-lantern. I'm going to turn my light down here. As usual, we have to play with our lighting. There you go. You can see the pumpkin really nice. Here I am. You know, I don't know what it is. I always have to add little sound effects. Hey, Judy, how you doing? Let me click the chat on in case Judy's got a question. This pumpkin right here is not done yet. It's actually really quick to make. And what I'm looking for, there it is, on the floor. As always, falling to the ground. I'm going to take and make the eyes. And these are just going to be 2 little bubbles that I wrap around. This could be a scrap balloon. This could be any type balloon that you want to use. It's just, for me, it's just, I always take a full balloon. I take that back. I do use scraps when I need to. I will use scraps. I will do hundreds of these around Halloween. I'm going to... Excuse me. Got a frog in my throat. I don't know why when I go live, I start getting tickles in the back of my throat. La 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 la. There we go. Voice is back. Now, what I'm going to do is take this. Oh, no! I lost it. Where'd my scrap go? On the ground. As always. Nice part, not wearing shoes. I can have monkey toes. Let me fill this back up here real quick. Judy, how you doing? Hopefully things are going good in your part of the world. So I'm going to take this again and make 2 bubbles. Twist it together. Break off. Now I want to make sure I have enough here that I can tie in. And what I'm going to do is take it, pull that end through, wrap it up around the stalk, and just secure it in there. Now, I like to take, because there's 5 petals. That's what we made on the top. I take 4 of them and I layer them nicely side by side. And then I take that 5th one where the eyes are, instead of having it this way, I twist it. So if you could see it right here, how these lie nice and neat. And this acts like an eyebrow then. So I can put that in there. Where's my Sharpie? I have a gig coming up. That's why my balloons look so nice and neat. It's like I finally got to put them back in order. All right, now I'm going to put some circles. Nothing too hard. Kind of shock look. Put some eyebrows. And at this moment right now, I have 2 ways. I could do this expression, or just lost a bubble, which doesn't matter with this design. This is the cool part about this. I can change a lot. Look, I just lost a bubble right here, folks. Look at that. No! Sorry, kid, you don't get that one. Hang on, let me redo this real quick. This is real life. It happens. Happy Halloween, Judy. Judy's, yeah, I'm all in the Halloween mood. It's October already for me. House is already decorated. I've done Halloween TikTok. Again, another way you want to do the same thing if you want. Whichever's the easiest. Start off doing a pinch twist, a little more than a hand. Watch this. You can do your next bubble, come down, spin around, come back, almost like a head with ears. I'm just... Let's see, can I get this? Take two! Oh man, I don't believe this. But hey, it's 2020. I'm blaming everything on 2020. I got my hat here from an earlier video. It's in my way of my pump. Let's try this again here. All right, let's try this again. Hold. Hold. Twist. 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 And about this time, I find that 5 is the magical number. Break off. Eliminate. Wrap it around. Hide it. Now, I decide which is the top and which is the bottom. Boy, this is really squeaky. If you don't like squeaks, look out, folks. Trying to do this without squeaking is very difficult. Sorry, old habit. Still inflate my mouth sometimes. Yeah, I know. Live is it's crazy. Judy goes, yes, it's live. Which means anything can happen. I go from a perfect design. As you know, when you entertain, you can do 10,000 of these things in a row, not have a single break. And then what happens, you break 5 in a row, and some kid usually looks at you, or some parent goes, well, if it's too hard to make, you can make something else. It's like, no, I just hit a bad batch of balloons. It's not me. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. At least I think I know what I'm doing. No, I know what I'm doing. Hopefully I know what I'm doing. All right, so. Again, reiterate, it's a flower with a bent stem. Take the excess, take the top nozzle, wrap it around. Again, I spin it. This is now just not the metallic, it's just the normal. You have some white. Now, if you have eyeball balloons, you could use eyeball balloons. I just found that making a whole bunch of these while entertaining, I will take the white, blow it up 3/4 of the way, and as I break this off, I then tie this end, and I still have more balloons to make eyeballs with. So I'm going to take these eyes again. Now, I've used yellow at the moment. Oh, man. Man! Judy, help me! Send me a white balloon! Ah, there we go. Alright. You know, in years past, if I had any bad balloons, I think I would have burned through all of them. I know, I would have burned through them all in a show. That I would only have good balloons left in my bag. Nowadays, I haven't had the opportunity to burn through bad balloons. So if I get a bad batch, guess what? They're buried in there. All right, so I have the eyes in there. Let's put the eyes back on. Just to get back to the point that I was just, you know, a couple minutes ago. All right. So I have this. Now, at this point, you can leave your mouth this way, or if you want to change the jaw, this gives you a wider jaw, longer nose. It's just by flipping this. Now, there's a couple things that people do. You can actually put a black balloon in here. If you want to have a black balloon to give the mouth like a depth, what I recommend. Woo! Is I have a tendency when I do that, I just do an apple twist. Break it off again. Hide that piece. Use it as a filler. I've done a large version of this where I actually made a ghost that's holding and ripping open the mouth, and then I put candy inside, and that was using 350s and making a large, really large ghost out of this. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna add something different to this. If you watched last week's, I showed you how to do a bat. What I'm gonna do is use the wings on the bat. One of the things I love about Halloween, there is no real right or wrong. It's being creative. This is the time that we could be the most creative. And if you haven't seen the video, now's the time to, first of all, subscribe. You want to subscribe, and when you subscribe, I want you to then go back and watch the bat video. The bat video will show you how to make these wings. Now you're going to be saying, well, why would I make wings? Well, that's why I have people watch to the end. Because, 90% of you probably know how to make a pumpkin. You have your version of pumpkin. Maybe you came here to see what kind of version I made. Well, you know what? Do me a favor. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about these pumpkins. Ah! Whoa. Scared me. All right, there we go. Let's try this again. Getting rid of all the bad balloons before my show. I love doing that. Plus, I have to say, if we're in the Chicagoland area, it is 82 degrees. Just to let you know, it's October 9th. In the Chicagoland area. That's 2020. And we're having a hot day today. And making my wings. This was part of my bat. If you watch the bat video, I'm going to break this off. Now, I did 5 in the back. Remember, I did 5 for a specific reason. This gives me an even one right here. What I'm going to do is take the excess wings. I'm taking just part of the leftover balloon that I broke off, using that to wrap around. Can you see that? Let's see. Is that a better angle? I'm taking the excess, wrapping it around, wrapping it through and behind. Come up. Here you go. You have your vampire. Whoa, whoa. Let's see. Where's my camera angle? Let me back it off here. There we go. So I got my pumpkin. If I want to put teeth in, I use my broken balloons here. No air in there. Just one fang, two fang, gonna bend it over. Now, here's a trick that I do for fangs. Let me have my scissors here. Oh, skizzers! All right, here's a trick that I do for scissors. I'm gonna cut off the end, just so it's kind of pointy. Tie another knot. I don't want the round part. I want to make these pointy for my fangs. See, folks, this is why I always say, you know, watch to the end, because you never know what I'm going to add here or show you. So this little trick here, without cutting my fingers. Now, I'm going to find right about here. I tie a knot. Gives me a way to bend it. Tie a knot here. And I want to make sure I'm pulling my knots in the same direction. There we go. So I have my two fangs that will now hang down. just stuff these back in here. You know what? I'm going to go over the nose. Come down into the mouth. It's hard to show this on camera because I do a lot of this where I push it up against my body. And there are times that I just can't get my camera lens down far enough to actually show. I know the reveal's coming up. You could be like, what? See, and that's how you add the teeth. Now, if I want to make his eyes, I'm going to make the eyes a little more scarier here. So, because he went from a cute pumpkin to a scary pumpkin, and what I want to do is continue the theme here. All right, so I have my white eyes here, and if you watched my Casper the Ghost or my Ghost, you've seen I showed you how to draw these mean, wicked eyes. And do me a favor, click the subscribe button, become a follower. You know, I'm doing these videos. I just ask you to follow along, get notified. And as always, you know, just to let you know, I stream every Friday. I stream live, so you can leave a comment. Thanks, Judy. You can actually interact with me through the chat session. I could actually talk back to you. I just got to get to my other screen here. So I could actually talk back to you. And here is what we have. Right here. As you can tell, I've combined a couple techniques here that you can learn all through my videos. The eyes, they actually are from my Casper video. The pumpkin, I just showed you how. The bat wings right now. And there's nothing to say that you can't take this a step farther and put legs on it, because this is it's a killer pumpkin. It's a flying killer pumpkin. Ah! Trust me, any kid that sees this is going to want to have wings on everything and anything. I taught you how to do the wings. You know, simple to do, not hard. Halloween mashups. I love taking Halloween mashups and trying to make something new and creative and make it different, because there are so many people who could do a pumpkin, but how many people think about putting wings on it? It just gives that added flavor and flair, and it's not hard, it's not difficult. And once you do a whole bunch of these wings, it gets simpler, making bats and everything else. So, hey, my name is Dale Obrochta. Do me a favor, if you haven't done so far, leave me a comment. As always, watch to the end. That's the way you basically reward me, and click on that subscribe so you'll be notified the next time I go live, which, as you know, I go live every Friday. I upload videos throughout the week. You could find me on Twitch, not next week, but next Monday, the Monday after this coming Monday. I'll be on Twitch talking about some marketing tips and things that may help your business marketing. So you can find me on Twitch, which is scrolling by. Wednesday, I stream on Facebook Live. You could actually go to my Facebook page. I stream live where I talk about my life and what's going on and the reality of 2020. So do me a favor. Give me a like. Give me some love. Have some fun. Be healthy. Be safe. Be wise. This is me ending for Friday Live. Dale Obrochta. Enjoy and have a great, safe day. Make sure you click on that subscribe button and never miss a video. Subscribe now. Click the little bell and always be notified of a live broadcast. Follow me on Instagram, and if you're a TikTok fan, you'll find me under the same name, Dale Obrochta. Looking forward to seeing you on social media.